Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In this episode I decided that, it was about time to actually, finish this game. I've been working on it for way too long, finished way too many Let's Plays between it and my official next Let's Play, and, right. I decided this week I'm just gonna finish it all. So, in this episode we find ourselves on the pirate ship, Neverland, whatever. And once again, we're just looking for Trinities, Dalmatians, anything that I may have forgotten. Just absolutely anything. In the next episode, I'm going to be heading back to Bastion to go ahead and lock that keyhole. So, that's for the next episode. That's what I've got planned on in my head. Well, at the moment of actually playing through the game, anyway. I'm trying to think. I've actually finished the Majora's Mask Let's Play. It is going to be 74-ish episodes long. And honestly, I really enjoyed playing through that. It was really fun. We got an elixir off of that. Those were the blue truffles, the wild ones or whatnot. Basically, you have to keep it in the air, which it's really easy to do that here on the Neverland ship. You just take them off to the side and start smacking them around while flying. Really easy. Right, so, I'm going to throw on some music here real quick. Just because YOLO. What do I feel like listening today? I'm feeling Final Fantasy X. OST. That seems good enough. Right. So, I hope you all enjoyed my Halloween special. I know it wasn't anything much, and I was a real pansy in it, but, whichever. I thought the game was rather interesting. Nothing much has really been happening around in my life at the moment, so I can't really update you with anything. I mean, if I were to talk about everything I did at school every day, it would be rather boring. However, in art, tomorrow we will be posing for real live sketching. So I have been chosen to be a model, and in fact I am going to school tomorrow in a wedding dress, or at least that's what me and my friends were joking about. I don't think Mr. Swisher would enjoy that, however. As much as I would look great in a wedding dress, I just think it's a bit inappropriate, plus it would be kind of difficult getting from class to class in a wedding dress. But I'm not saying that I wouldn't do it. I would so get in a wedding dress. That's kind of actually sad to admit. Right, anyway. Let's see. Trying to think here. Going to Atlantica. Let's see what I can find on Facebook. Oh yeah, concerning what I found on the internet. No, not really, but I was checking my email the other day when during a math relay. I was just sitting around waiting. So I grabbed my iPod, got on my email, and I ended up getting the beta invite to Hearthstone. Which is the new WoW thing that they're releasing, Blizzard product. Which I've been waiting for. My dad had it for the last 2-3 weeks or so. I watched him play it a little bit. I tested it a couple times. It was okay. I used to be big into trading card games and such, but most of my cards have been traded to my cousin by now. The few that I did have, I gave to him anyway. And he's traded back with me, of course. He actually got me a giant Harry Potter trading card collection when I was really big into Harry Potter and such. I have like a huge abundance of cards from that. But I used to collect like Pokemon. Not so much into Yu-Gi-Oh, but you know, trading cards. Actually, now that I'm looking at here, here's my huge deck. They're right beside me. There they are. Time for some card reading, why not? This one is Pep Talk. Effect. The first action your opponent uses on each of his or her turns must be used to draw a card. To solve, your opponent shows you a card from his or her hand with a printed power need of 8 or more. Opponent reward. Your opponent may draw 2 cards. Don't want to pressure you, Potter, but we ever need an early capture of the snitch. It's now. Interesting. Let's look at some other ones. Flying to Hogwarts. Effect. Before each of your turns, your opponent takes 2 damage. Your opponent skips a total of 5 actions. They don't need to be one right after the other. Your opponent may look at your hand, choose one of those cards, and discard it. Okay, that's enough card reading. I know I only read 2, but they're really just not interesting. Oh well. Like I said, I used to be into trading cards. Not so much now. I mean, Hearthstone was okay. I'm not saying it was bad, but I got the beta for that, and I've been playing around with it. It's pretty fun. Would I buy it? Maybe. I'm just glad that you don't have to actually purchase the cards with money. You can actually buy them with gold on the game server for battling and leveling up and such, which I think is really good, because some of those trading card games you actually have to purchase the cards and such, just like Magic the Gathering. I used to play Magic the Gathering with my dad, and we used to have a huge set, but we sold all the cards, sadly. I have a bunch of World of Warcraft trading cards as well. The actual trading cards. I got 2 giant decks over there. A cottage. 73, 74, and 75. Do I have any other Dalmatians here? Yeah, we have one more chest full of Dalmatians, and then one more back in Hollow Bastion. Oh yeah, I was gonna check something on Facebook, wasn't I? Alright. No one's on. Well, actually, Life Flame's on, but that's beside the point. Let's see here. Astrology check. Why not? Okay. Daily horoscope. November 4th, 2013. You'll be in the mood to make one of your world-famous dinners tonight, and you're not at all short on prospective guests. Go all out and enjoy the comfort your loved ones will give you. Just be virtue of their presence. Lucky time of day, 12 a.m. I don't think I was awake at 12, to be honest. Lucky color, purple. Mood, sweet. Lucky number, 66. Right. Well, that's interesting. Nah. Instead, you guys get to watch Sora flying around finding items. 'Cause YOLO. Right. Got some Buccaneers in here or something. I can't remember their name. I still can't wait till I actually get to Final Fantasy VII as a Let's Play. I really want to play that game. What I'm really trying to decide here right now is whether or not I should play Final Fantasy IV the After Years. Because I went ahead with Final Fantasy II and played the Soul of Rebirth. And I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to go ahead and just play through 4 and then go straight to 5, or go ahead and do the side game as well like I did with Final Fantasy II. If you've got any thoughts on that, go ahead and, you know, leave a comment. Because my original thought wasn't to actually do any of the side games, I just wanted to do the main franchise, but I don't know. Final Fantasy X is a cool game, but in all honesty, I mean, it's cool and all, but the main character, Titus, can get kind of annoying at times. Only slightly, though. I just remember, like, some of the bits, it seems like he's just so naive, but you have to forgive him at the same time because it's a way different time period than what he's from. But yeah, I was playing through that the other day. Alright. That was actually my dad coming in to tell me I need to make a wish list for Christmas, apparently. So now I have to think here. This is a difficult one, and I have to come up with 10 to 20 items, apparently. So, let me think here. I could always ask for, the rest of the Mark Criley books, because I need the rest of the Miki Falls. I only have book 1, sadly. Let's see here. Pokemon X? Yeah, I decided I wanted to play Pokemon X. Let's see here. I've actually been wanting to get the Resident Evil Silent Hill HD collection, the 2 and 3, which is only for 20 bucks at GameStop, believe it or not. Let's see, what else? Ooh, my new headset for 40 bucks. It's Turtle Beach, so right on. I've always wanted a tablet for my computer so that I can easily draw. I love drawing. Drawing is like an occupation of mine. I can always just draw anything. It actually gets quite annoying. I don't think I'm that good, but almost every 5 minutes I started drawing at school. And even the teachers will be like, dude, that's a really good drawing. And then I get into art class and he's like, oh, that's average. Which, that's why I love the guy. Mr. Swisher is awesome. So, tablets. Yeah, I'm writing just absolutely random crap because usually I'd only put something like for 20 bucks. My dad's just like, go outrageous. Let's see. I like puzzles, so I'll put a 3D puzzle. You know, one like in the shape of a building or a globe or something. I've actually asked that of my grandmother for the last 3 years, and she hasn't gotten me one. Let's see, 7. Let me think here. A bow and arrow, why not? If I were ever to practice within a weapon or something, it would so be the bow and arrow. I don't hunt or anything, but if I were to, bow and arrow would be my weapon of choice. However, zombie apocalypse, I would get a axe with a very, like, hammer-like end on it, so that one side could be used for chopping, the other side could be used for smashing heads in. Right? I'm not gonna put that down on my list, but you guys gonna see my Christmas list here. Okay, let's see. I could put down Pokemon Heart Gold because I've been wanting that for my actual DS. Because I actually gave it away, sadly. I don't know why I gave such a good game away, but I'm not actually going to put that down because, ridiculously, Pokemon Heart Gold is $40. And that's if you find it cheap. I think the GameStop near me, which it would be in Clinton, Missouri, they got it for 56 bucks. It was a 4th generation game, even though it's just a remake of the 2nd generation. Ridiculous, right? However, I can put Final Fantasy X and 10-2 HD Remix. Because I have been waiting for that. I actually have it on pre-order, though. Oh well. Let's see. Orange theme from Final Fantasy X. Favorite song ever. From that album, anyway. Let's see. I could do with some more jeans. Why not? Well, actually, then I have to get my pants out and actually check what size I am. But I'm a bit lazy at the moment, so I'm just gonna, you know, ignore that. Let's see, what else? I could ask for another sketching book. I got a lot of art supplies last year for Christmas. That and clothing. Which, of course, everyone always gets clothing, a blanket, or something for Christmas. I just have to point that out. Ooh, I do have to put that. My Kingdom Hearts... Funny, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts right now. But right beside me, my Kingdom Hearts pajamas have finally worn out to the point where they've actually ripped in half. So I can no longer wear them, and it pisses me off so bad. So I'm gonna put down Kingdom Hearts clothes. Which, along with that, I actually want the Organization 13 cloak, which we don't learn about them until, well, 3 Chain of Memories, really. But I've always wanted the Kingdom Hearts, Organization 13 cloak. Right, with that being done, I'll see you all in the next episode.